here, chat. I'm right here. Object permanence, chat. I'm right here. I'm right here. You can see me. Hi, chat. Don't you guys love me? Wow. Okay, hold up. I gotta do some things real quick. Okay, hold up, chat. I gotta change. Actually, it is on food and drink. That's awesome. We like that. Now I just need to. Okay. So what was that? Oh, that was that a follow or was that a? But welcome in, chat. Welcome. I'm right here. Wow! Woohoo! Okay, I'm doing one thing real quick. And then I shall start making the chicken pot pie. Oh god. Okay. Aw man. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side, hands up. Yeah. How do you guys feel about Creeper? Aw man. Okay, wait. Okay. Sorry, I always have to do the exclamation point Twitch. Okay. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Woohoo. Woohoo. Give me one moment. I'm like, it's like the only bad thing about like going live from like good lord, it sounds like someone just fell upstairs. All right, chat. All right, holy moly, chat. We are back. Wow, wow, yeah, me. I'm live. What? Can you believe it? So, what am I gonna be making today? I'm gonna be making a chicken pot pie. Wow! Woohoo! Yippee! Chicken pot pie. I gotta put my hair up though, because I do not want to be touching the chicken juices with my hair. I am going to be following a recipe. So that should be pretty awesome, pretty epic. And the first step in the recipe is to turn the oven to 375. So I guess I will preheat the oven. Preheating the oven. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How are we doing tonight? Are we doing good? Awesome. So I think I'm gonna cook the chicken first, and then I'm gonna do the other parts. Because I feel like if I cook the chicken first, that'll make things a lot easier. And it says to poach the chicken, but I'm not gonna poach the chicken. I'm gonna actually cook the chicken, because that's like way better. So let me open up Twitch chat real quick so I can read off my phone. Oh, I gotta post on Instagram. Hold up, guys. I gotta let people know that I'm live. Holy moly. Wow! I'm live now. Okay. So the oven is heating up. Alright. Alright, don't poach the chicken, return it to its habitat. That's funny. But But I'm gonna actually grill. I'm actually gonna cook the chicken. I'm not gonna poach it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna like when I bake the chicken pot pie, I'm gonna bake it in this pan. But for cooking the chicken and the vegetables and stuff, I think I'm gonna do that in my big pan. So my big pot. So let me get that. Also, did you guys notice the play on words that I did for the title of the stream? I said it's chicken pot pie thyme, like the seasoning. Yeah, that was a pretty good joke. Okay, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, it was good. It was entertaining. Well, I did the chicken pot pie, like it's chicken pot pie time, because there is gonna be time in the chicken pot pie, so it's a good joke. It's a good joke. Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to convince y'all that it's a good joke. I guess I should just let the title speak for itself, you know? But we're getting the chicken. We got the organic, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Woo! I always use chicken thighs in soup. I feel like... So, I'm gonna heat this up. We need it to be like, kind of like medium heat. Let it get hot. Ah! Grab the olive oil. That's important. That's important. Where's my tumbleweed emote? Oh. Because my joke was really that unfunny. Okay. You guys know you don't have to bully me, right? No, but... Oh, shit, I should have got more olive oil at the store. Like, look at how little olive oil I got. That's like, shit. I gotta get more olive oil. Fuck. If you ever want to do some easy chicken and dumplings, let me know. I already have a recipe for chicken and dumplings. She stole the chicken right out of my thighs. Yeah. This chicken had some juicy thighs. Okay, juicy. Whoa, mama thigh. Okay. Chicken was the talk of the town. You know, I never understand why we call them chicken breast. Because, like, chicken thighs make sense, but chickens do not have boobs. So why are we calling them chicken breast? You know, I think we could update the naming convention a little better. I think we could do that a little better, but I don't know why we don't. But cook the chicken. I need to open it. I just need to grab a knife. I need to just stab it. Okay, I missed that. Ooh, that was loud. That was good. That was good. Hold that. Okay. I want to get chicken juices all over my countertop. See, this is like, chicken is the grossest meat to handle. Like no joke. I don't mind handling any other meat. I just hate handling chicken. Okay? Raw pork, raw beef, okay, any seafood. If it's raw, I don't mind handling it. Raw chicken, I feel like I need to put gloves and a hazmat suit on to handle. I feel like this shit is gonna give me salmonella just by being near it, you know? I do not particularly a fan of raw chicken. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay, we're doing some pepper. We're just doing light seasoning because it's going to go in a soup anyway, but we're going to do some pepper, some Italian seasoning. Some Italian seasoning, mamma mia! And then we're going to do some garlic salt. Okay. The garlic salt's a little plump, but...
You are gorgeous. All the haters can F off. Victory hand emoji.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the $2 through the super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Why is my onion powder clumped together like glue? Like, that's that's how I beat it. Yeah, so anyway, how was your guys' day today? My day, I woke up early this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go skateboard this morning. So I went to skateboard, and then afterwards I got a breakfast burrito, and then I proceeded to lose 3 games of Overwatch. And then I took a shower, and then I took a nap, and now I'm streaming. Yay! And then I'm probably gonna do some editing tonight. But that was my pretty uneventful day. I did not have a very eventful day. Good day, okay, fun day. Eventful day? Nah, not really. Nah, not particularly. Not particularly. I'm just gonna let that olive oil get heated up. That onion powder ain't gonna be backed up after. Yeah, the onion powder is good now. I just have to break it up. I don't know why it gets so clumped. I think it's because the lid on it, like if you look, like the lid on this one, it like doesn't want to close all the way. So I think that's probably why. Yeah. Yeah, chickens don't have them. Oh, breast. Like chickens don't have tits, so why are we calling them chicken breast? Now you might say, oh well, breast just means like the front part of the chest. Okay, but when I think of breast, I think of boobies. So I'm just saying, Chad. Okay. As a woman of culture, okay. All right, so now we get to put the spices back, and that pan is still not hot. I feel like the heavy bottom pot always takes a while to heat up. I feel like this shit always like takes a while. Okay, it's not a microwave. It's not a microwave. Okay, it's not a microwave. Do you guys ever think about that? Some dude named Michael has waves that just like you put it in and then Michael heats it up. You know, it's crazy. Don't we all just think of breast? Good point. Calling them chicken boobies would be so silly. Okay, but I would rather eat a chicken. I'd rather eat a chicken boob instead of a chicken breast. Maybe we should rename chicken breast. Chicken breast rebrand? Okay, maybe it'd make chicken more popular. Okay, chicken is already pretty popular. I love ceramic pots, but they do take a while to heat up. Yeah, it is a cuisine art. It's pretty much just like a cheaper Le Creuset. Because, oh my god. Because I'm not paying like full price for like a Le Creuset. Yeah. Okay. Make wonk. I don't know what that is. Is that like a German thing? Wait, I don't know what that is. I assume it kind of has like a German spelling. Okay, there we go. Okay, chicken 1 down. Chicken 2 down. Chicken 3 down. Oh my god, they hit the 4th chicken! Moving the chicken around. Actually, that smells really good. Hold it. The chicken cooking smells actually delicious. So. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This shit smells good as hell. Holy moly. This is gonna make my mouth water. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Ooh. On the chicken? Yeah. But it's like fake. What? Also, thank you for the follow, JB Blaze. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Um, it's like bacon drippings mixed with cornmeal, wine, peppers. It's like a gravy. Interesting. It sounds good. I would eat all those things separately, so it sounds good. There's some okay, so the other day when we raided what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He does the pixel art. I'm blanking on his name. Shit, I feel bad. But he said he does a burger with peanut butter and pork. That I'm like, I need to get that recipe from him. And pineapple. Retro Wolf, yes, thank you. Retro Wolf was saying he does a burger with pineapple, peanut butter, ground beef, and ground pork. And I'm like, I need to make that. That's a I should just ask streamers what their like the weirdest thing that they make is. That's actually a great content idea. Holy shit. Just ask him like fellow streamers like what's the weirdest thing that you make? Like what's the weirdest thing that you eat on like a regular basis? That like other people would be like, what the hell? For me, I feel like if I had to say like the weirdest thing that I eat on like a regular basis, God, I put all my fruit in the refrigerator. I don't like eating my fruit unless it's cold. But I feel like that's not that crazy. I guess you guys saw me whenever I cook pasta. I eat the raw pasta noodles. I eat tuna salad all the time, but tuna salad's not that weird. I eat pickles, but that's yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's like too. I haven't like. I don't think of my like cold fruits. Yeah, like right now I have like nectarines in the fridge. Like I keep my fruit in the fridge because I like it better when it's like cold and like crunchy. I like it better. Okay, maybe that is a little weird. I do eat applesauce like on a very regular basis. I eat a lot of applesauce. I like applesauce. I love applesauce. Nectarines equal bald peaches. Yeah. Nectarines pretty much are no bush, and peaches are little bush, and then kiwis are like full bush. Terms of fruit. Yeah. Yeah, which bush fruit is your favorite, chat? Which fruit got your favorite bush, chat? Which one you like to munch on the best? Why are they called nectarines? I've never seen spending all the time in the kitchen I see. Yeah, I be cooking. Okay, I'm cooking. Okay, this chicken is cooking. Very cool. I need to start chopping the vegetables. So let me get out my cutting board. My cutting board's right here. My cutting board's been right here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna need celery. Well, I have vegetables. So onion, celery, garlic. I'm throwing in green beans and carrots. All right, here we go. Look at all the vegetables, chat. Wow. Some people call me a vegetable. I don't think that's very nice. So you're saying if you give a peach a Brazilian, it becomes a nectarine. I guess, yeah. how much ketchup y'all go through. I don't really eat that much ketchup. To be honest, I eat way more mayo than I eat ketchup. I eat like if we're talking in terms of like condiments, hot sauce and mayo are like Cholula is like my go-to hot sauce. Um, okay. Big bottles in the big bottle in the fridge. What do you mean? I don't have any big bottles in the fridge. The only beverages I have in the fridge, I have milk and I have cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice. Holy shit, I love cranberry juice. I always feel like the juice you buy at the grocery store is always a little too sweet though. So I always add like 50% water, 50% juice to like water it down because otherwise it's way too sweet. Okay. The chicken is cooking, chat. All right, so let's get prepping on these vegetables. I think my carrot peeler's right here. Never mind. Got the peeler. Okay. Well, actually, I feel like probably wash all these green beans off. Probably shouldn't have kept them in the bag, but oh well. Okay. There we go. The green beans will be easy to prep. But if you put ketchup in the fridge, I will shoot you. You keep ketchup out. You know you're supposed to refrigerate the ketchup after you open it. Like it says that on the bottle. Just because it's like shelf stable when it's closed doesn't mean it's shelf stable when you open it, you know? So you maybe. Okay, I guess we'll do like 5 stalks of celery. I like celery, chat. I'm a celery muncher. Okay, have you guys ever had ants on the log where you do like peanut butter and and fucking raisins and peanut butter? That's just good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it does sound kind of diabolical if you've never had ants on a log. Okay, but it is kind of good. Okay, peanut butter and celery and raisins kind of go hard. Kind of a hard combo, chat. Kind of a hard combo. Okay. Here we go. All right. We'll throw all these out. All these in. But people say not to refrigerate it at restaurants. But at restaurants, it consumes faster than at home. That is true. Yeah. Restaurants don't refrigerate their ketchup because they literally go through like multiple bottles a day. Like if you've ever worked in the restaurant industry, that used to be one of my jobs. Was literally like my closing job. Sometimes was I just dropped a piece of celery. I guess we'll do 4 pieces of celery instead. But literally, one of my jobs was just literally refilling the ketchup bottles. And trust me, they would go through like the ketchup bottles that would go on the table. We would go through them in like a day or so. Like they would go through quick. Pretty much, you just like keep refilling them. So maybe there was like remnants of like 20-year-old ketchup in there. You know, I doubt it because I don't think the restaurant I worked at was 20 years old. But all right. Okay. So let me dice up the celery. Celery. I love celery. Yeah. You know what I was thinking about this morning, which I like. I was thinking about like funny jokes to write down, and I was like, yo, wait till anarchists find out they have a prostate. One of their organs is prostate. Is it? That's a good joke. I think that's a funny joke. I think that works. I think that's a really good joke. Okay. Um, like, because obviously anarchists are anti-state. So when they find out they have a pro-state, like if I were an anarchist, I wouldn't be happy about having a pro-state, you know? Like, I would want an anti-state, you know? Like, um, it's a thinker. It is. It is. It is. Okay. Back to slicing the celery. I love how awesome celery is to cut because it's just like it can, like you can just sit it and it's just like level and it doesn't roll around. And I don't feel like I'm gonna chop off my fingers. That's always cool. Guys, believe it or not, I don't want to chop off my fingers. That's like my biggest anxiety while I'm like streaming, like doing these cooking streams, is that I'm gonna cut off my finger because I'm like looking at chat. Also, thank you for the follow, Sokol for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not trying to go to the hospital. I've cut my finger with a knife before in the kitchen, and it was while I was cutting an onion one time, and my knife like slipped up and like took a gash out of my finger, and it was very bloody. And the only thing I had to stop the bleeding was a hair tie, so I wrapped a hair tie around my finger until the blood stopped like coming. So that was not. I didn't go to the hospital though. Maybe I should have. Okay, but what was the hospital gonna do? Be like, oh, you need 2 stitches? It's gonna be $20 billion. You know? I was like, I'm not gonna pay $20 billion. Yeah. Plus, I don't believe in the medical system. No, I'm joking, guys. I do believe in the medical system. You know, actually, guys, what are they gonna do? Give me a vac? They were gonna force me to take the vaccine if I went in. Yeah. Yeah. Also, chat, I don't know if you know this, but the vaccines doctors give you are to protect you from me, okay? Okay, I'm what they vaccinate against, okay? I'm spooky. Did you survive? I did survive. Believe it or not, guys, I did survive the one time I cut my hand with a knife in the kitchen. Okay, I did survive. I know, right? What? Who could have guessed? The girl streaming survived? Oh my god, bro. What the? Okay, this one's. Okay, there we go. Now we gotta just let the chicken rest, and then we'll cut that in a moment. Alright, the green beans. Okay, why is this one got like a leaf on it? There we go. I swear, green beans always got that like weird tip at the end. They always got like the weird, like, well, I guess it's where they're attached to the vine, but it's got to like cut it off. We're gonna do some green bean circumcision here. See, like they always have like the part of the vine where they were stuck to. Like you can always see like the so we're gonna give them a cucumber, not a cucumber. We're gonna give them a green bean circumcision. Oh no! Their head's gone bye bye. Uh oh. Uh oh. That's extra flavor? Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew this, but calamari is like foreskins, you know. You know, like doctors don't want you to know that, but doctors like they sell the foreskin to restaurants. I can't even be joking about that. That shit is fake. Honestly, if I said that to my and posted that on my like to my Facebook audience, the Facebook audience might believe it. Okay. Okay. I have quite a decent amount of views on Facebook that I get each month. Okay. And then Facebook viewers are dumb as hell. Like I hate to like shit on them, but they like my page is very obviously a joke, and they just like a lot of times they do not get the joke. Okay, it goes okay. Call it an airplane the way it be going over their head. Like holy moly, yeah. Just intrusive thoughts of frying foreskin like onions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. I feel like they would taste good though. I would eat them. I would eat them. Okay. Honestly, that could be like a delicacy. I feel like delicacies are just like usually weird foods that then chefs trick rich people into eating. You know. I feel like that's what most delicacies are. It's like they're kind of weird foods that like no one wants to buy, no one wants to eat, and then some chef is like, oh my god, this is a cool ingredient, and then sells it to their high end customers. It's like, ah yes, this is a fish bladder that's been filled and stuffed with white wine risotto, and then it's $2,000, and rich people are like, oh my god, it's life changing, and it just tastes like pretty normal, you know? Like I don't know if you guys have ever eaten caviar. That shit is the most disappointing. Like it's literally just slightly salty fish eggs. like it's not interesting at all. Escargot isn't necessarily a delicacy. Um, and escargot has been like common French people food for hundreds of years. But like caviar is expensive because it's only produced by sturgeon in the Black Sea, which have been nearly hunted to extinction. So now most of the caviar that people get is farm raised. Or like if you ever see like an expensive ass fish on like a piece of fish on a menu, they're always like hype it up as like, oh, it's some expensive exotic fish that only comes from this region. It just tastes like fish, you know. Like like most of the time, it's not very interesting. Um, like I feel like so many like delicacies are like hyped up as this like, oh my god, you can only get it from this one area, and it just tastes like something else, you know. You know what I do want to try though? I do want to try Rocky Mountain oysters. Okay, I do want to know what they taste like. If you don't know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, they're deep fried cow testicles. But I like other gross parts of like animals. So like I like organ meats, and like if we're talking about cows, I do like. I think tripe's okay. I wouldn't like go out of my way to order tripe, but it's okay. But I do love cow tongue. Holy fuck, okay? Holy fuck, okay? Cow tongue tacos are pretty fucking, okay? People be sleeping on the gross meat sometimes, okay? But like, tongue is good. Tongue is yum. You mean bull testicles? Cow testicles, bull testicles, kind of the same thing, ain't they? Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, you didn't say the exact right thing, you know? Like, okay. Okay, cool. cows are female. Aren't cows female? Cows are just like the animal. Like cow, like a bull is like a male cow. Like cows are just, right? Or am I? Someone Googled it. Someone Googled it. Someone do the research, okay? Okay, somebody do the research. Okay, now it's time to peel the carrots. Yeah, you guys know it's easier to peel carrots if you like treat it like a top and like slightly angle it down and just let gravity do the work. You guys are learning new kitchen tricks today. Wow! Kitchen tips with Pappy the First. Cows are an adult female that give birth to calves. Heifer are young females that have yet to have a calf. Bull is an intact male. Steer is a castrated male. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the lesson in well, I don't want to say cows now because not all of them are cows, you know. But like when I say like cow, you guys know what I'm talking about. What's an oxen? Oxens are like a different type of cow, aren't they? They got horns. You know who else got horns? Not me. I don't have horns. Could you imagine though? I feel like if I had horns, I'd have like goat horns. Okay. Maybe I'll get those when I end up in hell one day. That'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Also, thank you, Mizu for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Oi! Oh my god. Saying oi. Oi, oi. Okay, there we go. Chopping down the carrots. Okay. That's the... Okay, I'm chopping the carrots. I'm so bad at chopping carrots. Oh my fucking god. Nom, nom, nom. I do like carrots though. Carrots are really fucking good. Carrots also have a lot of vitamin A. Yeah. So, carrots are very good for you. They also have a lot of water. So, they're actually good for hydration. Aren't you guys learning so much about carrots? Wow! I love snacking on baby carrots during the day. I feel like baby carrots taste weird to me. Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like baby carrots have, like, a weird... Like, they almost taste like, I don't know, like irony to me. Maybe it's because they're, like, chopped in the machine. But, like, they taste like both wetter and drier than, like, a regular carrot, you know? Yeah, I'm just not a huge baby carrot fan, I guess. Carrots? I hardly know her. Okay, that was... Boo! Bad joke. I'm just dicing them up a little more, so... They're not gonna be even, like, remotely well chopped. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I lost carrots on the floor. Uh-oh. It's just 1 carrot, though. We should be fine. I'll probably survive. Probably make it through. Okay. But they are convenient, yeah. I don't know, I feel like leaving the carrot skin on and peeling it right before you're gonna eat it, like, I feel like it leaves the moisture in. You know, maybe that's like placebo effect, but I feel like the moisture stays in the carrot if you leave the carrot. Also, chat, I have some bad news. I have to pee. So I do have to pee. So I'm gonna pee, and I'm gonna be right back in like 5 seconds after I pee. Oh my god, chat. You would not believe there was like a sea monster in there. There's like a sea monster trying to like eat me while I was trying to pee. It was like a whole fiasco. Whole thing. But I survived, chat. I survived. Believe it or not, chat. I made it back. I'm here. I'm clear, and now we're about to start cooking the actual vegetables. Which, let me look at the recipe. So it obviously, so I cook the vegetables with the butter, and then, so let's see, celery, onions till turn translucent, stir in the chicken, then add the flour, then add the cream minute, then add the seasoning, then the cream till it's thick. Okay. Does this not have any? Oh, it does have chicken broth. I was like, wait, when do I add the chicken broth? Ah, I see. Okay, chat. Okay. So, I need to get this back up to heat. We're gonna put that at like a low heat. We're gonna let that heat up. It's like half a stick of butter, because it's 4 tablespoons of butter. So, getting a stick of butter. Stick of butter? stick of butter? Stick of butter where the sun don't shine. Okay, that was like, I don't even know what I was saying. Pappy forgot 45 minutes and we are almost cooking. Guys, I'm doing prep prep work is most of the work in the kitchen. Like, come on, okay? You don't start with nothing and end up with something. Okay, you gotta start somewhere, chat. Okay? How much broth? It said like 3 cups of broth, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at that again. Let me look at the recipe again. 3 cups of broth. Awesome. See, I got a good memory. See, I'm not going to need to even look at the recipe. I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, this is kind of an easy recipe now. Okay, I don't think I'm going to struggle with this. I think I got this. I think I got this, chat. I think I'm going to crush this. Okay. Why can't you just build the recipe randomly by throwing things in it? That would probably not taste very good. You could do it that way. How long do you cook your thighs? I don't know. I didn't cook the chicken thighs all the way, because I'm gonna throw them back in like boiling liquid to cook. So I didn't want to cook them all the way, because then they would dry out. I just wanted to cook them enough to where they could get like a little bit of char on the outside, and also add a little bit of flavoring to the bottom of the pan. Okay, guys, this is my big brain cooker. This is my big brain cooking. Okay. See, because like right now, this pot, obviously the butter's gonna help loosen it up, but this pot has like a nice like chicken crust layer. Okay. Which is going to add flavor, because it's going to add like a bit of Maillard flavor, okay, from the Maillard reaction, okay, which is the process of browning sugars and proteins. Is it? I know the Maillard reaction is just like browning stuff. But it's going to add some extra flavor, chat. It's, okay, we're going to Flavor Town tonight. We're going to Flavor Town, okay? Pour a bucket of flour in. The flour doesn't go in until the vegetables are all soft. I'm gonna put the butter in right before the garlic. Obviously this can go in the sink now. Alright, so we just need to mix those vegetables up with everything. Okay. Okay. Now it's on low heat, so it's going to take a minute, but we're going to crack open the garlic while we do this. Also thank you Tesla Enjoyer 47 for the follow. Guys, that's Elon Musk. Tesla Enjoyer, like, I'm telling you guys, Elon Musk watches the streams, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, guys, that's proof. That's proof. 47? Like Trump. President Trump, guys. Trump. Oh my god. President Donald Trump. More like President best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. That is actually kind of true, though. Like, bro, it baffles me how people just like are like, oh yeah, he was friends with Epstein, yeah. I still like him. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. The vegetables are cooking. We all fuck with Trump. Yeah. Yep, I'm from America, so that definitely means I like Trump. Yes, I love how he made my gas prices go up. I love how he did that. That was so cool. That was so cool how Trump made my gas prices go up, like, double. That's so cool, bro. He's such an awesome guy. He's such an awesome guy, okay? What a cool guy we had for president, you know? Could you imagine if we had Kamila? Kamila? Okay, oh my god, bro. We would have had communism in this country. We would have all died. Oh my god. She would have started World War III because she would have been on her period. Oh my god, you donated how much money? Goddamn, you rich as hell.
Jaden Ilby donated $50. So if we can't get the whole cat girl outfit, what are our options?
I think we still have like 10 days to reach the cat girl outfit. I think it can still happen. I think that I don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Okay? I think we can reach the cat girl outfit. I think that's an attainable goal. Okay? Maybe you'll just get like you guys won't get to choose the cowgirl or cat girl outfit. Maybe I'll just have to choose the cat girl outfit. Or something like that. But holy moly. Chopping up the garlic. Okay, here we go. Yeah. If you lowered it, we would reach it. Yeah, that would. But I don't want to make the goal lower than the last one. You guys had more time than the last goal, you know? And you guys didn't hit the last goal till the 20th, you know? So there's still time, guys. There's still time, chat. I think you guys are underestimating yourselves. I think next time I do the goal, I think I'll include, I don't know how I'll set it up. I think I'm going to set it up like a point system. That way it's like YouTube super chats and, like gifted subs, and subs will count towards it. Because I think that would be a little bit more manageable, or a little bit better overall. Because I feel like if I did it where it was like also like a like tips and subs were like would help reach the goal, then like could make it where like everyone could feel like they're contributing rather than like a couple people, you know? Let Pat Coin be useful. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna make Pat Coin crypto NFT Pat. Guys, if I made a cryptocurrency, would you guys buy it? Would you guys give me all your hard-earned money for my cryptocurrency idea that I have? Guys, it's gonna make my cryptocurrency idea. Trust. It's gonna make a lot of money, chat. Okay, if I launched a cryptocurrency, guys, it would make so much money. Wouldn't be a scam, bro. I feel like every single person that ever releases. I feel like if you're dumb enough to invest in like a YouTuber's or like content creators' cryptocurrency in fucking 2026, I feel like honestly you kind of deserve to have that money stolen. Like, I don't know, if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna invest in Logan Paul's cryptocurrency in 2026, I think you're just stupid. I honestly don't think you should have that money. Like, to be honest, like, quite frankly, to be quite frank, okay, let me be frank, chat, let me be frank, okay, detransitioning for a moment, let me be frank, okay, just like, it's just, to me, it's like, yeah, I guess, like, cryptocurrency is, I mean, it was dumb to start with, but, like, influencer cryptocurrency, yeah. Let's buy cryptocurrency from the people that are known to scam. Ooh, that's a good idea. It's all the dumbest people you know that get into cryptocurrency. They're always like, oh my god, it's gonna 10x in value. Nah, bro, you're part of the Ponzi, bro. You're in at the ground level. I gave my uncle Bitcoin years ago, and if he hadn't, he would have been sold. But if he hadn't sold it, well, I feel like Bitcoin's a little bit different because Bitcoin's not like Bitcoin's a little more decentralized. Like I feel like the issue with a fucking influencer crypto coin is okay. You know the influencer is probably gonna have like 50% or more of the fucking share, and as soon as people buy in, they're gonna sell it. They're gonna pump it and dump it. Okay. Like that's where I'm like, okay, well, if you're buying like an influencer cryptocurrency, like you're actually just like wasting money, you know? It's just like unintelligent investing, you know? Like you wouldn't put money into something that hasn't been tested. Like even if it's not cryptocurrency, like even putting your money into like a company that's like their first IPOing on the stock market is kind of a bad idea, okay? Because yeah, you get that initial bump, but then most companies lose money like their first year on the stock market because usually they're overvalued, okay? Um, yes, we know about the Bitcoin discarded hard drive. Everyone's heard the story. Oh my god, the guy that could have been a billionaire if only he didn't lose his hard drive. um, um, yeah. Yeah. I actually made some money off Bitcoin. Not that much. I only made like $30, but still. My winning investment strategy so far has been to invest in green energy related companies when Donald Trump is in office. Okay, because Donald Trump's like cuts all the green energy spending, and then a Democrat gets back in office, and then they're like, "Oh, green energy spending," and then money go back up. Or like right now, my green energy stocks are doing great because obviously energy alternatives in an energy crisis do pretty well. So got the chicken sliced up. Okay, here we go. Look, I got like chicken fingers. Like I know the chicken's not raw, but it's still like, ew. Ew, I touched the gross chicken, you know? Alright, so let me add. What's the seasonings that go in it? I gotta look that. It is turmeric, salt, pepper. It's turmeric, salt, pepper, and thyme. Well, I'm adding more than that. So, because I like flavor. I like flavor, guys. So first we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it with that thyme. Time to make chicken pot pie. Okay. That was a good joke. Peak joke. Okay, we're gonna add the pepper. Okay, I like to add a lot of pepper. Okay, maybe a little too much pepper. I like pepper. Pepper tastes yummy. And we're gonna add said Italian seasonings. Mamma mia! Alright. And then I don't know if I want to add any other seasonings. Let me add some mustard powder. Okay, I like the flavor of mustard. Especially like it adds like a nice flavor. Alright, that should be enough. Okay. So we're gonna add the chicken in now. Okay. Put this in the dishwasher. Dishwasher? I hardly know her. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm peeing my pants. Oh my god, Pappy, that was so funny. Oh my god, how could you come up with such a funny, inventive joke that no one's ever thought of? Okay, so we've got all the chicken and stuff. Now it is time. Oh, I didn't even add any salt. Let me. Alright, now it's time for the flour. Let's see. I think it called for 1/4 cup of flour, but let me double check that. 1/4 of a cup of flour. Okay. That's possible. We'll roll with that. Do not wash off. It just had chicken juices on it. It didn't have any, like, food on it. Usually I do. That's why I have, like, my, like, cutting boards in the sink. But that's why I washed off the thing with the vegetables in it, but okay. Here we go. Okay. Holy shit, this actually... Chat, if there could be smells on the live stream, y'all would be... might risk gumming up your dishwasher drain? Yeah. Well, that can be my landlord's issue. Not my issue. My landlord can deal with that. Okay, let's see. 3 cups. Three cups, and then I need to make the broth. Alright. Probably need like 1 big spoonful of this. Alright. Maybe a little tiny more. That should be enough. Broth. Using the bouillon. Chat, ooh, look, chicken broth. Wow, chicken broth. Chicken jockey. Okay. Holy moly. This shit is... This looks like my pee on a bad day, okay? This is like my piss color on a bad day. Normally it's red, so... normally it's red. Drink it? I don't know if I can drink the chicken broth like that. It probably wouldn't kill me, okay? Because it's chicken broth, it's already cooked, but... I'm not sure I want to drink it. I don't think it tastes that good. Alright. Pour it into the soup base. Very nice, very nice. Okay, chat. Wait, you guys can't see this, but it looks good, chat, okay? Need to, like... There we go. See, I do wash my dishes out from time to time, okay? You guys were just haters. You guys were just haters. Or not haters. You guys were just concerned for my dishwasher. Alright, so now we let this get to like a simmer, to like a boil. And then... If you don't want to drink it, don't use it. I'm saying I don't want to drink it raw. Like it's chicken. Why would I want to drink cold chicken broth? you know? Like, it'll be yummy in the soup, because it's chicken broth, but, like, I don't want to drink raw chicken broth, Chad. My question is, though, will this fit all in here? I have my pie crust in there, but I'm not ready for the pie crust yet. Hello, Pappy. Welcome in, friend zone guy. Welcome in. Why is your pee not transparent? Oh, my pee's always been red. Yeah, my pee's only yellow in the movies. My pee's, like, always been red. I'd rather drink warm chicken broth than broth cold. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who would want to drink cold chicken broth? That seems kind of nasty. Seems kind of hurling. Ah, you know what? You know what accomplishment I'm proud of? You know what accomplishment I'm way too proud of? Okay, I haven't thrown up since I was 16. That's like one of my biggest accomplishments in life. Okay, it has been it's been 8 years since I last threw up. That's pretty fucking awesome. Okay, I don't mean to brag, but I haven't thrown up in 8 years. That's a pretty good track record. That's pretty fucking awesome. Okay. Now, I've had other stomach issues. Okay, like I've definitely had diarrhea. Okay, but like I have not thrown up in like 8 years. Which is like that's pretty impressive. Okay, that's pretty impressive. How many people do you know that haven't thrown up in 8 years? Huh? Not that many. Also, this recipe does say to add some white wine to it. I don't know if I have white wine. Nope, I only have red. Not my cooking wine, that's probably gone bad, but... yeah, I buy like the cheap little mini bottles of wine for whenever I cook and it calls for wine. Pappy is not bulimic. Yeah, I'm not. Throwing up is the worst. That's why I haven't done it in... Last time I threw up was because I ate too much pizza and then I ended up falling asleep in the tub because I ate too much pizza. So, thus, why I've given up throwing up. Okay. Also, thank you, Flap Rhino. Thank you for the follow. God damn, I can't even read. Yeah, me too. Hot broth always beats cold. Okay, so... Okay, it's bubbling, it's boiling. That's good. Okay. It's already pretty thick. I'm just gonna have to add the cream to it, which is gonna thicken it up. I think it's gonna fit. I think it's gonna fit in the pan. I think it's gonna fit. But first, let me do... I have 2 pie crusts. They're 9 inches. This pan is, I believe, 10 inches. So that's perfect. I don't know if I want to do a crust on the bottom and a crust on the top. I think that might be the best. Alright. Okay, here we go. Here's pie crust 1. Probably should have let these, usually you should let them sit out for a moment to, unthaw, but I ain't got time for that. Okay, yeah, it's ripping because I didn't wait for it. But this one's going on the bottom, so this one ain't gotta be pretty, okay? This one just has to be rolled out. Okay, maybe my pan isn't 9 inches. Okay, shoot. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. A pie crust. This one gonna go on the bottom. Oh man, this I should have let this pie crust fall out. I should have gotten it out when I started this one. But kind of looks like 9 inches. I think it is a 9-inch pan. Maybe a little less. But on the box, I'm pretty sure it said 10 inches. Oh well. They could have just lied about the pie crust size too, okay? Also, how do you guys know what 9 inches looks like? What are you guys looking at that's 9 inches? Yeah, but this is just how it's gonna look in the bottom of the pan. Okay, this isn't pretty, this just for like flavor. That's just for like a little bit of extra crust. A little bit of extra crust, like how when I don't wipe, there's a little bit extra crust. You know? Because who wipes in today's day and age? Like wiping your ass, okay? Like I always say, wiping your ass is gay. Because why do you want a clean ass? Okay? Are you expecting visitors? Okay? It's just logical. It's just logical thinking, chat. Okay? Okay? Oh shoot, sorry, I was trying to like fix a camera on my setting. You know? You know? Like, wiping your ass is gay. Okay? Because if you're wiping your ass, that means you want it to be clean because you're expecting visitors. Okay? And obviously, that's pretty gay. Okay? We're gonna add the milk. We're gonna see how much that creams it up. It calls for half and half, but I was like, I'm just gonna use milk. Okay? Maybe a little bit more milk, but I just need to let it like boil down. Oh shoot, I dropped the milk lid. No! Not the milk lid. No milk, you were the chosen one. I guess I'm really gay, LOL. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. I guess we're all gay in our own way. Wow, isn't that just so amazing, chat? Wow. Aren't we just so special? Also, gay means happy, so like that's what I mean, like when I say so gay, you know? Okay. Bro, why does raw dough taste so good? Okay? I probably should not be eating raw pie crust. But I am, this shit tastes good. I mean, it's just butter and flour, pretty much. Let's see what's in this Kroger's pie crust. Enriched flour, lysine, iron, thymine monotrate, riboflavin, folic acid, wheat starch, lard, hydrogenated lard, BHT preservatives, water, sugar, salt, sodium pronate, citric acid, potassium sorbate, xanthan gum, cornstarch, Keller's Yellow 5, and Red 40. Oh, fuck, that's why it tastes so good. It's got that Red 40 flavor, okay? For those of you that aren't in America, Red 40 is like cancer incarnate. It's literally a carcinogen, but it's in like every single food. It's pretty awesome. I love Red 40. I love Red 40. Read the instructions. You're supposed to leave it at room temperature for 15 to 20 minutes, or defrost in the microwave for 10 to 20 seconds. Oh. Well, I should have read that. Well, shit. Also gotta... Do I have a... I need a ladle so I can ladle it in. Ladle. Alright. That's bubbling, boiling. Ooh. This looks so yummy. It's not thick enough, though. It's not thick enough. It needs to get thicker, okay? Okay? It needs to be like your mom. And be a little thicker. Okay? Yeah. Me and your mom have had this conversation, you know? I don't know. Okay, I gotta stop eating the pie crust. I'm gonna eat a strawberry instead of eating the pie crust. Because that's way more productive to do with my time. Strawberry. Ooh, let me get a good one. Ooh, this is a good strawberry. These strawberries are good. I mean, because strawberries are in season right now. Chad, look at the strawberry. Oh wow. Ow. That is a good strawberry. Shit. I'm the mom. I like strawberries. Strawberries are good and I like eating them. I think that's a pretty base take. Pretty epic poggers take. Why do strawberries go bad so quick? Berries go bad faster because berries are meant to be eaten or to fall to the ground and like be eaten by animals, so that's why they usually rot quicker. You also have to let it ripen a little bit more on the vine before you pick them. So that's why strawberries go bad a little quicker, because they're picked closer to when they're fully ripe on the vine. So yeah. So that's your strawberry knowledge. Woo! Also, you're saying they get moldy. You guys want to know something kind of gross? There's technically mold on all your food. It's just whether it like grows and sprouts into spores. Because pretty much every single like vegetable or piece of fruit obviously has some like mold spores on it that have probably already sprouted. It's just like whether it's like gotten to fuzzy. Because when it gets fuzzy is when it starts breaking down like the sugars and stuff, and that's when it can be like harmful to you. Yay! Now you guys are never gonna want to eat fruit again. Don't eat sugar, eat mold. Mold is delicious, chat. I'm a mold maxer. Honestly, why is nobody mold maxing? Okay? Mold maxing could be the next new thing. Okay, it makes you meaner. You know, usually people with like mold issues in their house, like usually lose weight. And like usually because their like respiratory system is like fucked up, and like usually they start seeing things and they have trouble sleeping at night. Yeah. If you wash them in cold water and vinegar, it removes the mold. Yeah, but ain't nobody doing that. That's just a lot of work, and ain't nobody gonna do that. Yeah. Like, I don't think people are really gonna do that. But then you gotta taste it. I like the taste of vinegar. I kinda like vinegar. I'm a big vinegar enjoyer. I like vinegar. It's yummy. Okay. All right. My stuff is bubbling and it's starting to thicken up, which is good. I like when it gets thick. Okay. I like a thick soup. I like my women like I like my soups. Thick. Yeah. That was pretty good, right, chat? Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay. Ben Shapiro for oh, the quote. Yeah, guys. The Daily Wire. Guys, the Daily Wire's falling off, guys. Sorry I ate mold. You and J.K. Rowling both. J.K. Rowling's a mold lover, okay? Have you seen the mold in her house? That shit's crazy. I feel like I'm speaking into a mic. Like, this is just like a soup ladle, but could be a mic. Alright, you guys want to hear some stand-up while we wait? Alright, I'll tell some stand-up. I'll treat it like a stand-up set. Yeah, so why'd the chicken cross the road? Anyone gonna ask me how the chicken crossed the road? That's kind of like the first part of the joke. Well, since no one's gonna ask me, it was to get to the other slide. Ha! That was pretty good. Honestly, fuck you guys for not laughing. Honestly, screw you guys for not laughing. Okay, if you guys have ever been to like a comedy show, that has like mid-level comedians, there'll always be like one mid-level comedian, usually a white guy in his 40s, okay, who will tell a joke that's not remotely funny. Just like a bomb joke, okay? Like a bad joke. Like everyone's like, ugh. And then their reaction to it is like, oh, come on, fuck you guys, it was good. And everyone's just like, move on to the next joke, but yeah. I like going to like comedy shows, but like there's two comedy joints that are near me, but they always have like mid-level comedians, and it's always like some of them are really good, but some of them are really bad. Okay, like some of them you can tell it's like they've only been doing comedy for like a year or two, and they're not very good at it. And then some people, it's like they're just like they've been doing comedy for a while. They're just like testing out new jokes and stuff. Yeah. White man in his 40s walks on stage, grabs the microphone, said, deep breath in. People say I'm not good at stand-up, but my set stands up enough to be considered comedy. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like there's just like, I don't know. Also, then it feels like most of the people at those like comedy shows are comedians themselves. So it's like you're just like telling your jokes to other comedians. I don't get the joke. Yeah. Alright. I still feel like this is a little too soupy. It's a little too late for me to add more flour, so I'm just gonna have to let it cook down more. Oh, come on! That was a good one! No, for real. It's like a comedy. Like they'll tell a joke about their, like, ex-wife. They'll be like, my ex-wife. And everyone will, like, groan. Everyone will be like, because everyone's heard, like, 10 million ex-wife jokes. And they'll be like, oh, come on, it was funny! It's like, oh my god, bro, shut up. Yeah. Come on, that was a good one. Yeah. Or they'll say some, like, mildly racist or sexist joke and be like, oh, come on, it's just a joke. Drop a slur. And then be like, guys, it's comedy. We're at a comedy club. Average Kill Tony joke. Bro, Kill Tony's the most annoying comedian. Bro, honestly, he just rise to excess because because he had other comedians that are actually somewhat funny on his show. But then he gets up on stage and he's like, so black people. And then all the Kill Tony enjoyers are like, "Ooh, that was a really good joke, bro. That was funny." Low IQ, low, like dumb ass comedy. Yeah. The Austin comedy scene is like coworker comedy. You know, like all the comedians who like live in Austin and like go to the mothership are comedians that like you're like 35-year-old millennial coworker who drives like a truck is like, oh my god, that was a really I saw their comedy special on Netflix. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. Comedy's dead, bro. Comedy's dead, honestly. Guys, there's only like 500. Joe Rogan said there's only like 500 comedians left in the world, guys. And it's Joe Rogan, the funniest guy ever. So we have to listen to him. Honestly, I think it's kind of criminal that we call Joe Rogan a comedian, okay? Bro has a popular podcast and hasn't put out like a comedy special in years. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Joe Rogan, the comedian. Thought, what? If you wanted to say Joe Rogan, the talk show host, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Joe Rogan, the comedian? That's cringe as hell. I'm gonna go, guys, I'm gonna go perform at the mothership, and no one's gonna stop me. Yeah. Trigger Daryl Reagan's take on well proving triggered take on the woke left while proving conservatives are funny. Yeah. Bro, like I don't know. Like my issue with conservative comedy, right? Is like it's the same jokes that have been told over and over and over again, you know? It's like you can only tell like so many like my wife jokes before it's like, okay, we don't care about your wife, you know? Like, my wife. Bro, every time I go to a comedy show and a comedian starts doing my wife, bro, I'm instantly like tuned out, okay? I'm sorry, wife jokes have never like really ever been funny. Like they're just like the lowest bar of comedy. I'm like, why? People still get up on stage and they tell wife jokes. It's like, bro, if you don't like her, if you're gonna constantly make fun of her on stage, why the fuck are you married to her? I'll treat her better. I'll treat your wife better, guys. Conservatives, no, they don't have to conserve their humor. Yeah. I just think like I don't know, most conservative comics, their jokes are just like especially right now, a lot of like the conservative comedians, their whole jokes are just trying to be like as edgy as possible. Which it's like trying to be as edgy as possible is like funny in like an uncomfortable way, you know? Like there's different ways you can be funny, you know? Like you can make people laugh and like they relate to it. You make people laugh and like, but like the conservative comedy right now is very much like it's just about making people uncomfortable and being like, haha, isn't that funny? I just said a joke that's not politically correct. Oh my god, so funny. But it's like, it's just kind of like usually not very inventive. Like whenever I hear Kill Tony tell a joke, it just sounds like the same jokes that like racist comedians were telling in like the 80s, you know? Like just with like a modern refresher, you know? It's also, too, it's like dumb guy comedy. Like, the joke only is funny if you don't understand, like, the world around you, you know? Or don't have an interest in the world around you. Like, that's how I feel about, like, so many trans jokes. It's, like, I don't mind people telling jokes about trans people. And I've heard plenty of good stand-up jokes about trans people. I think the issue is, some people tell, like, trans jokes, and they're just not even, like, interesting. They're, like, it's the same, like, oh, well, my pronouns are, I don't understand trans people. It's like, okay, like, that's not creative. That's not interesting. That's, like, the same joke that everyone's told about trans people for, like, the past 10 to 15 years, you know? And like I said, you can tell funny jokes about trans people. I do it all the time. It's literally my job, pretty much. Because I am a trans content creator who makes jokes. Like, it's just a lack of understanding. Or a lack of care to learn it. Because, like, in order to tell a good joke, you kind of have to know a little bit about what you're talking about. And you either have to make it about, like, your own ignorance, you know, or, like, the ignorance of people around you, you know? It's also, too, it's, like, word jokes, like, plays on words and stuff like that. Alright, I am... Alright, the pot pie is going in the oven, chat. Oh, that tastes really fucking good, chat. Holy moly. That actually tastes so good. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, and now we set a timer for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes! Yay! Alright, 30 minutes. Timer. Alright. I think it's also, too, like, a lot of, like, times when I hear, like, comedians make bad trans jokes, it's usually from a place of, like, they're like, I don't understand trans people. And that's the joke. You know? But it's like, you could make a funnier joke if you spent a modicum of time learning about the people that you're making a joke about, you know? I want to see a joke about how much a comedian loves his wife. Yeah. Honestly, I want a comedian who just, they tell my wife jokes, but they're just like, my wife is so cool. Guys, my wife has an awesome rack. My wife has an awesome rack. I don't know why she's with me. You know, my wife. Alright. Gotta pour this out. But chat, we're gonna have chicken pot pie in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Also chat. Feet reveal. I gotta do that. I feel like every single time I do a kitchen stream, I'm like, I gotta do the feet reveal. Yeah. I love the onion. Honestly, the onion is just kind of like, let's make a funny title. And then the article's not that funny. I do think it is kind of funny how the Onion bought InfoWars, but I guess. Feet tag and Twitch validated. That's what I'm saying. Why do you think I have the feet tag? Okay, people come in here, they ask me, why do you have the feet tag? What's with the feet tag? Obviously, there's a reason for the feet tag. Okay? obviously, trad wide vibes. Yeah, I guess I am barefoot in the I learned the other day that that's actually like barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen is like a term, like was like a old southern term for like domestic abusers to keep women, because it's like you keep her barefoot in the summer so she can't run away, and you keep her pregnant in the winter so she can't run away. So aren't you guys learning? Doesn't that make the saying a lot worse? Yeah, there's a lot of southern sayings that are just like kind of fucked up like that. Like I don't know if you guys have ever heard the southern saying, "The devil's beating his wife," which if you don't know what that means, okay, it's pretty much when it's raining but it's like sunny outside. That's what that means. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah. The Onion didn't buy. They did buy. The Onion bought Infowars. The deal went through. They bought Infowars. They did. The Onion did do that. They did buy Infowars. But yeah. Oh god, this chicken pot pie smells so good, chat. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. No wonder I'm hungry. Yeah. Trump slammed for replacing Reflecting Pool's original coconut flavor with blue raspberry. Yeah, that's just like, I don't know. Like the Onion and like Babylon Bee are just kind of like unfunny to me. Like they're just like two sides of the same coin of like, let's think of the funniest title. That's not very funny. Yeah. Their Infowars segments are kind of boring. Yeah. Also, do it's print media, so it's like I don't know. I feel like obviously you can be funny in print, but like I feel like it's a lot harder to be funny in print. And like the Onion's whole thing is that it's supposed to be like a satirical newspaper, but I feel like that just doesn't work. Like if you're writing like like if you're writing something that's meant to be like satirical as you're reading it, I feel like it almost works better to play on like absurdism. And I feel like I feel like with the Onion right now, it's like the news stories that come out every single day are way more absurd than the Onion, you know? Like it's to the point where sometimes real life is more absurd than like the most absurd comedy idea, you know? Like I don't know. I could comedy come up with with Cash Patel's eyes? I don't think so. I don't know. You know, the Babylon Bee is conservative. Yeah, I know. I think both the Babylon Bee and the Onion are kind of both unfunny. Just like different sides of the same coin. You know, the Babylon Bee titles are like everyone's turning transgender. Whoa, that's so funny. Yeah, they are putting stuff in the water to make us all transgender. Yes, she fart. That's my follower sound effect. Yeah, the Onion is the most trustworthy news source. I don't know. The most trustworthy news source is the Pappy the First live stream. Okay, that's just like the truth of the matter, you know. Chicken pot pie sounds yummy. It does. I still got like 23 minutes. Oh good lord. Bro, what the fuck are we gonna do for like 20 minutes? I have like 20 minutes. 20 minutes! Can you believe that, chat? 20 minutes till my dang pot pie is gonna be ready. I guess I could do the dishes, but I feel like that's really loud and annoying on stream. So I'm gonna wait till after stream to do the dishes. Like a boss, like a boss. Um, yeah, yeah. I get all my news from hacking the government. That's how I get all my news. I gather massive amounts of data and then I run it through my brain because I'm part AI, and then I get all my information that way. So that's how I get all my information. I scrub all like the flock cameras and like government surveillance tools all around the world. Because I have like a built-in computer chip in my brain that hacks everything. So yeah, true story. Totally didn't make it up. Straight up real. Um, I live in cyberpunk, and you guys are living in like 2026. Okay, I'm living in 2077. Okay, guys, that was a cyberpunk reference. I don't know if you guys know about cyberpunk. It's this game, um, where Keanu Reeves is in your head, and Keanu Reeves is like, "You suck ass. Give me control of your body." And then when you finally, at the end of the game, if you do give Keanu Reeves control of your body, Keanu Reeves is like, well, why the fuck you give me control of your body? Oh my god, you donated how much money? Goddamn, you also, rich as hell. For the $100
Wasted
tip.
Zero Bow donated $100.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Got like an itch on the back of my leg. Cyberpunk stream win? Yeah. Yeah, you guys know Cyberpunk also... Did you guys know Cyberpunk was actually a tabletop RPG before it ever became a video game? Did you guys know that Cyberpunk was actually a tabletop RPG before it became a video game? I bet you guys didn't know that cyberpunk knowledge, okay? Cyberpunk is gonna be like... We're probably gonna get the next Cyberpunk in like 2077. Because like, you think about it, like CD Projekt Red, they're gonna make Witcher 4, which is probably gonna come out in like 2030. That's kind of the awful thing about like every single time like Rockstar or CD Projekt Red releases a new game, you're like, this game is the best game ever, and then you're like, wait, it's gonna take like 20 years to get the next game from them. Fuck! Like, okay, you guys know how long it took for us to get GTA 6, okay? Okay? Everything will come out before GTA 6. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 release date gets pushed back till 2027. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay? But I feel like GTA 6 is gonna come out, and it's actually... I feel like with how long Rockstar's been taking on it, and how good Rockstar makes games... GTA 6 is gonna be pretty good. Like it's gonna be... It's probably gonna break the internet for like a month. Or probably more, okay? I'm pretty excited for it. I didn't play much GTA 5. I kind of played like half the story and was like, eh. And then Red Dead Redemption 2, I watched my friend play through all of Red Dead Redemption 2 on Discord, but I've never played it myself. But yeah, make $1 billion in sales in the first hour. Honestly, the minute the pre-orders go live for GTA 6, I think it will beat video game records to begin with. Like I don't know, I feel like GTA 6 could beat Minecraft in sales. I don't know if that's even possible. I feel like it could be though. You know, game optimization is dead when Lego Batman requires specs. Yeah. But GTA 6 is only gonna release on consoles first. Like I think Rockstar said it's like GTA 6 isn't coming to PC until like a year after launch. So I think GTA 6 is gonna be like the biggest console game of all time. Like I think it's probably gonna sell consoles. To be honest. GTA 6 is gonna be on PC faster than that, yeah. But I know it's going to be released on console first, which I have a PS5. Thankfully, I bought my PS5 when it was like $500. Like I bought my PS5 before they did like all the price spikes. Kind of beat out the rate. I don't use my PS5 as much though. I don't know. I feel like I played through a game on my PS5 and then I forget about my PS5 for a while. And then I'm like, oh, I should like play a game on there. And then I get a game and I play it for like a couple months. And then I feel like I play my PS5 like 6 months out of the year. And then the other 6 months out of the year, I don't even touch it. Like right now, I'm too busy playing Overwatch on my PC to care. Yeah. But, you missed out on so many good story games right now. Yeah, the last game that I played on my PS5 was Persona 3 Reloaded. Yeah. Okay, I like the Persona. Also, thank you for the follow, the Toker. But I like the Persona games. I wish that there was a Persona game where I was in high school. You know, like I played Persona 5 in high school. Like when I played Persona 5, I was a senior in high school. So I was like, okay, this doesn't feel weird. I'm playing a teenage character. Okay, but then I played Persona 3 Reloaded like last year and kind of into like last November. And I was like, I feel weird. I feel weird playing a game with teenagers. I feel weird, okay? Yeah, but I don't know. Play Deltarune. I don't got autism, so I don't know if I like it. I'm sorry to all the people with autism in chat. That was a bad joke. That was bad. Damn. Yeah. Honestly, I made it through Pokemon Legends ZA, so I don't really have like a console game to play right now. I guess I did buy like Dragon Quest III Remastered like a while ago, and I only played like an hour of it. But I'm kind of like a little afraid to start the Dragon Quest III Remastered because every time I start a Dragon Quest game, I always for like the first 5 hours kind of like struggle to get into it, but once I get over that like first 5 hour hump, I can't stop playing. Like Dragon Quest 11 or Dragon Quest 10, not Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 hasn't come out yet. We haven't even got a reveal trailer for that. But Dragon Quest 10, holy fuck! I played literally like I had the game for like a year, and I only played like maybe like 5 hours of it, and then like I got over that first once I get past the first boss in Dragon Quest, then it's like all I want to do, you know. Like once I added the sisters to my party in Dragon Quest, bro, I could not stop playing, bro. I could not in Dragon Quest 10. Dragon Quest 10 is such a good game, bro. Okay, I feel like I'm the only person to ever play Dragon Quest 10 besides like Donkey, okay? Because I don't have anyone to talk about Dragon Quest 10 with, okay? Also, thank you, Destined for Greatness, for the follow. But like, holy moly. The Dragon Quest 10, not only is the gameplay super fun, I love turn-based combat, okay? But the story's like cheesy in such a fun way. Like the story is cheesy in the best way. Like the whole mermaid storyline, I was sobbing. I was literally sobbing, dude. I literally like once I completed like the like mermaid arc, I was like bawling. I literally cried for like 2 hours in my bed. Okay, the only game that has ever made me cry like that is Cyberpunk. Okay? Okay, games that have made me cry. Dragon Quest 10, multiple times. Cyberpunk. Those are the only games that have made me cry. Which I don't know why video games have a hard time making me cry. You know, because like movies make me cry. Like like if a dog or a cat dies in a movie, I'm gonna cry. Like I'm gonna like bawl like ugly tears. Like I don't know if I've told this story on stream before, but I was watching Frankenweenie, which if you don't know what Frankenweenie is, it's like a claymation movie with like a kid that has a dog. But the dog dies in like the first 10 minutes and he brings it back to life. Okay? Spoilers, it is called Frankenweenie, so you can kind of guess where the plot's going. Okay? But I knew the dog was gonna die. Okay? I knew the dog was gonna die at some point in the story. I cried. I cried because I was like, the dog's gonna die. Okay? I don't know. Killing a dog in a TV show or movie is like instant like tears for me. Like I can't even focus. Yeah. I don't know. I cry easy watching movies, but like playing video games, I don't know what it is about video games. Video games just don't make me cry like movies do. You know? Like video games will make me cry, okay? Video games will make me or TV shows and movies can make me cry like ugly fucking tears, okay? But like video games, only 2 video games have ever made me cry. I'm like, what the hell, bro? I don't know. Yeah, being injured or cruel to an animal in a show is some villain stuff. Or like even when it's not animal cruelty. Like in I Am Legend when Will Smith has to kill his dog. Spoilers, okay? Spoilers. If you haven't watched I Am Legend, a movie that came out in like what? Like 2008 or 9. Okay, when he has to kill his dog, bro. Dude. No! No, dude. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Tears to my eyes, okay? Yeah. I don't know. Dogs dying in movies just like bro, it hits deep. It hits deep, okay? Okay, and based on the leaks from the boys, what's gonna happen in the final episode, I and based on what I think is gonna happen, I think the dog is gonna die. I think Homelander is gonna kill Butcher's dog. Okay? Because otherwise, why would they have like an episode where like 1/4 of the episode was dedicated to the dog if they're not gonna kill off the dog? Like they're definitely gonna kill the bulldog that like humps the Homelander like pillow. You know, like they're definitely gonna kill that dog off, and I'm definitely gonna cry. Did you have a dog die when you were young? I mean, I had 2 dogs that like we had to put. Well, one one dog, like my parents had a dog from when the time I was born till when I was like 7, 6. But she got put down because she was just having stomach issues, and the vet thought it was like stomach cancer, so we had to put her down. And then I like the other dog that we had growing up. Got him when I was like maybe 8. And he lived for like 10 years, but I came home one day and found him dead on the bathroom floor, which I came home from school and he was like dead on the bathroom floor, which that's kind of rough to find like your dog dead on the bathroom floor. But you know, it's like that's not good. Yeah. I mean, he was having heart issues before, so but it's just kind of like sudden. But yeah, losing a dog hurts, bro. Losing a dog hurts. Okay. Sorry that happened to you. It was years ago. I mean, it was like probably like 7 or 8 years ago. It was like a long time ago. So, yeah. Probably 7 years ago. Let me check this pot pie. Okay, that's not even like remotely close. That crust is not even brown. Okay, I need that crust to be poopy brown. Okay, not poopy brown. I don't need it to be that brown. Okay, I don't need it to be that color. Color, I hardly know it. Okay, boo. Okay, you guys ever want to play Fortnite? What if they did a Fortnite season where they called it Fart Night, and instead of like the storm, it was like a cloud of gas, and like you had like smoke bombs and like fart emotes. Crazy idea, bro. Fortnite should hire me. Epic Games should hire me. Oh my god, I used to get Epic Games insider knowledge. Okay, maybe I shouldn't brag about this because the the guy that I knew might get fired for this. But I used to work at a sandwich shop. Okay, I used to work at a chain restaurant sandwich place. Okay, starts with a J. Okay, so take your pick of which one of the two sandwich places it is. And we used to have a regular that would come in. And like where I used to live near like Epic Games, like where Epic Games was headquartered. And this guy would come in usually like once a week. Who worked at Epic Games, and specifically, he was the head of the collaborations department. So like every single week when you would come in, me and my coworkers would be like, "Yo, what's the next Fortnite collab?" And he'd always leak us the next Fortnite collab. Okay. He'd always be like, "Yo, these are the skins that are coming next. This is the next collab." Okay. You're doxing him? Okay. Usually, he'd only give us, like the ones that are coming out, like, next week. So it wouldn't be, like major spoilers. Also, it's a Fortnite skin, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, oh my god, you told us what the Fortnite skin was. You know, it's like, okay, you know, I think we're okay. Were they always playing #1 Victory Royale? Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down? No. I have that song stuck in my memory because in high school, whenever, like the people I would game with, like in the Discord, we had like one of those music bots. Rip all the music bots. Bro, remember when Discord used to have music bots? Bro, rip. But, we had one friend who would always put that song in the queue. He'd put the 10-hour version in the queue, and we'd go like usually like 15 minutes before noticing that it was like in the queue. Yeah. Can I have a bite of the pot pie? It's not ready yet. The pot pie's not ready yet. But yeah. MatPat ruined the word music for me. How the fuck did MatPat ruin the word music for you? That's such a specific thing. You're like, MatPat ruined music for me. The word, bro. What did MatPat do? What did MatPat do to make you hate music? Game Theory is owned by BlackRock. Yeah, I know that. But that's just a game theory. Private equity in YouTube. Guys, I can't wait till I get a big enough YouTube channel to sell out the private equity, and then I become an employee of my own channel. Yeah, that seems awesome. Yeah. Dream made me hate music. Has Dream made a song? Bro, do you guys remember when Dream hired an astrophysicist to prove that he wasn't cheating, but he very much was cheating? That shit was so funny. Yeah. Dream ruined sleeping for me. Because his name is Dream. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, Dream here. Oh, let me do the face reveal, guys. Let me do the Dream face reveal. Hey guys, Dream here. Literally how Dream did his face reveal. He literally. Hey guys, Dream here. Not the Dream here. Dream is a triplet? No fucking way, dude. So you're telling me there's 2 other Dreams out there? Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. Guys, what if Pappy the First did a face reveal? Wait, wait, chat. Should I do a face reveal? Hold up, chat. Maybe I should do a face reveal. Maybe I should take off the face mask I'm wearing. Okay. Good question, guys. Good question. Peppy the First face reveal win. Yeah, Peppy the First. Peppy the First. More like Pappy the Worst. Actually, not cool, guys. Not a cool joke. You should set a sub goal for a face reveal. Yo, you right. Happy the First face reveal win. Huh. Oh no. Guys, what if I told you that I actually have my real face right now? Face reveal after FFS. I don't want to get FFS. That's like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of work for something that would, like, I don't know. Like, why? Like, for me, I wouldn't want to get FFS because I'm like, I don't feel like I need it. I don't really feel dysphoria around my face, so I don't know. Plus, I like my face. I'm pretty hot, so yeah. Can we get a Skinwalker controlling Trump? It's revealed. Also, too, like I feel like FFS. I feel like a lot of the trans women that get FFS, they always go for like the same look. You know, maybe that's just like they did a lot of the same procedures, but I don't know. Body reveal win. Yeah, guys. Yeah. If someone donates $1 million right now, I'll post my tits on the internet. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, guys. I'm sorry you couldn't pay me enough money to do that. Okay. Okay, balls reveal. Guys, I made balls the other day. I showed you my balls the other day. Oh, ball reveal win. Guys, I showed you my Swedish meatballs the other day. Okay. Okay, balls reveal. You guys want a balls reveal? Okay, I'll show you my balls right now. Okay, see, I'll show you my balls right now. Check these out. Check these out. These are my balls. These are my balls, chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, ball reveal win. Now I just showed you guys my balls. Okay, you're lucky. You're lucky. Okay, you're lucky. Okay. Okay. I think it'll be ready if I put like royal on. Okay. I just gotta let it broil for like 2 minutes and then it should be ready. I love them. They look so delicious. Yeah, my balls are pretty juicy and delicious. That was a balls joke, Chad. That was a balls reference. Yeah. This is nuts. Nuts, because we were talking about balls, Chad. Yeah! Woohoo! Good joke. Also, thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the 2 jewels. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was very, very swiggity swaggity. Yeah. Yeah. Elite ball knowledge. Yeah. You could say I have elite ball knowledge. The way I be, how do I say this? You know, you know, like a ball thing. All right, let's check. Let us check the, I'm like, do I want the pie crust a little darker? I feel like that's dark enough. Okay. Yeah, that's dark enough. Okay. I would pick up the pie. I would pick it up and show you guys, but I really don't want to burn myself because it's like not all the way fastened in. But let me guys zoom in and show you guys. And let me. Ooh, look at that pie crust! Wow, chat. Doesn't that look yummy? Doesn't that look yummy? Wow, fresh out of the oven. Fresh out of the oven. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to like lower that. There we go. There we go. Wow! Now it's time for me to get a bowl. A bowl of these nuts. Ebola! Oh my god, I was like, when I was in like, I think it was like 5th grade when the Ebola stuff happened. Bro, I was so terrified. I was so terrified that I was gonna get Ebola in like 5th grade. Like, do you guys remember when there was that like Ebola outbreak? And like it was like all over the news, bro. I was when that happened, no joke, as like a 10-year-old, I was terrified of getting Ebola. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna get Ebola and die. Here we go. You know, it was not good, okay? Chicken pot pie is not as thick as I would have liked it to. Probably because I used milk instead of like half and half like the recipe called for. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Because it's still probably going to taste really fucking good. So, I'm not really worried about that. Alright, chat. Obviously the crust is below, but yummy, yummy. Wow, it's gonna be hot. I always like to mix up the pie crust in the chicken pot pie. I don't know, it gives it like a nice like textural experience. I don't know. Maybe that's like sacrilegious, but I don't know, I kinda like it like that. God, I want to get a load of streamers and watch them cook my favorite dishes. I might. I've been thinking about doing a stream segment. Also, welcome in, Ruby. I've been thinking about doing a stream segment where I let you guys submit like your favorite recipes, and maybe I cook like 3 of them or something on stream, and see if your favorite recipes are any good. And I judge you for your taste. I feel like that would be a fun like viewer stream. That pot pie looks so yummy-licious. First bite. Oh, that's so fucking good, chat. Holy fuck. Bro, I crushed that. I crushed that. Open up, chat. Here comes the airplane. Here comes the airplane. Here comes the airplane. Pentagon. 9/11. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, she hit the Pentagon! Fuck, dude. They're actually so good. Oh my god. I was kind of thinking, what if I made a pot pie with pot? Someone's probably done that before, right? Using weed butter. That would kind of go hard, okay? Holy fuck yeah. Dude, all the vegetables in this are cooked perfectly. I seasoned it perfectly. Usually I need to add like a little more salt whenever I make soup, because I usually undersalt soups, because you can add more salt to soups pretty easily, but this is perfectly seasoned. The vegetables are all cooked beautifully. No seasonings overpowering. Obviously, the pie crust tastes like pie crust. The chicken is juicy. Okay, I'm telling you, if you're ever making a recipe that calls for like chicken in a soup, almost every single like soup recipe that calls for chicken is like, use chicken breast. Don't use that dry ass piece of the bird. Use chicken thighs, okay, guys? I'm telling y'all. Chicken thighs stay way juicier, okay, in a soup than chicken breast ever would. Holy fucking. Mole. Yes. This is so good. Thighs where? Right here. Chicken pot pies are usually made in a single serving bowl. It's up. You can make it like that, but you can also make it like a pie. It's a chicken pot pie, okay? You can have a small pie or a big pie. It don't matter, it's still a chicken pot pie. Holy fuck. This is so good, chat. I'm living. This is so good. I did such a good job. Oh my god. Holy yummy. Holy yums, bro. Oh my god. Pappy's gonna end up making love to that chicken pot pie. Well, I am putting it in my mouth and suckling on it, so that is kind of making love to it. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. All right. 9 inches of love in that pan. Yeah, I guess you could say that. 9 inches of love in that pan. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That one's a good one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Pappy is going to move to Kick. I'm not gonna move to Kick. Okay, Kick could not offer me a large enough contract to move to Kick, bro. I would never go to Kick. All right, guys. All right, chat. All right, join the raid or I will you get no pot pie, okay? That's just if you don't join the raid, you won't get any pot pie. All right. Bye-bye, chat. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my pot pie. Holy moly. Holy moly.